What's up, everybody? It is your girl Nadzzz on Vibe 105, and in the studio with me is international man of the hour, soca man indeed, representing Trinidad and Tobago. Kes is in the building.
Bless
Big up yourself.
That is an intro. I love it. Thank you.
So let's get into it. Tiny Desk.
Yes.
I want to talk to you about that right off of that
Amazing.
fresh performance. I looked it up today. You're at 290, almost 90,000 views.
Yeah.
36,000 views per day.
Yeah.
Talk to me about this performance, because what does that performance, preparation, even just in the moment of performing feel like for you compared to when you're on a big stage?
Now, this was tight. I mean, I think the biggest challenge was choosing songs to fit into the time space that they give you.
Right.
A lot of people were like, why was it so short?
Yes.
It could have been longer. Well, we would love to make it longer, but we really were given, actually. They gave us more minutes because we couldn't make it shorter.
Right.
Which was a good problem to have, but it was definitely a way of adapting, you know, your set towards Tiny Desk situation. But we've kind of been doing it. To be on Tiny Desk, I'm not gonna lie, has been a dream for some years. You know, since we did the We Home concert, you know, at home concert. You know, my directions to the producer was like, yo, I want like a Tiny Desk. You know, maybe one day we'll be on Tiny Desk, kind of,
Yeah.
you know, and then it happened. So it was like, definitely, of course, it took a bit of work. We wanted the steel pan.
Yes.
We wanted live backup singers. Big up to Terry Lyons.
I was just gonna ask you about
Yeah,
that.
big up to
What made
Terry.
you put, you know, I love Teddy St. John. I interviewed
Teddy.
him during COVID,
Yeah, man.
Terry Lyons.
Yes.
Like, what made you choose those individuals for
Yes.
this performance?
I mean, for us, this is not just a showcase of Kes.
Right.
This is a showcase of the culture. You know, a lot of people don't really get a chance to digest what we do and step into the world unless you know somebody from the Caribbean, or you know, just happen to witness it. So for us, it's like we wanted to bring that element to it, and the fact is, you know, we wanted to highlight the steel pan. Big up to DANE.
I was just gonna ask you about that too. Yeah.
And you know, his son as well, Max, on percussion, a lovely duo as well. We really just wanted to have a proper showcase of the entire culture,
Of course.
in a little nutshell, you know.
course.
So, and then Terry did a lot of backgrounds for a lot of my songs, studio-wise. You know, she did, you know, Fallin', she did Jub Jub, Tack Back, all of these songs.
Right.
We call Terry because her vocals, you know, has a certain quality that we love, you know.
Right. Let's talk about the pan for a minute. Of course, DANE GULSTON is a legend in the Caribbean scene.
Honor.
And I, you know, understanding that you wanted to put pan in there and the importance of that, here's the key question. Can you play pan?
I can't play pan. That's what I call. That's what I call Tin. That's what I call him to do it.
Yeah,
and you know, like, you know, a lot of people have, you know, they picture the steel pan in one way.
Yes.
You know, and when you see a magician like that on it, you realize, you know, wow, there's a deeper layer to what steel pan is and what it has become.
Yeah.
You know, more than just the bloom, bloom, bloom,
Yeah,
bloom
just
in
a
the
little-
tourist place
yeah.
with your little, you know, palm shirt and stuff, you know. No, you know, there is a sophistication, there's a...
Especially when you get a whole band
Exactly.
together, live, acoustic, and you're
Yeah.
hearing that.
Such an amazing instrument
It
to
really
combine
is.
percussion and melody at the
Yes.
same time, you
Yes.
know, out of trash.
Yeah, right?
Amazing.
It's so amazing. You know, I want to talk to you about the connection with Genius.
Yeah.
You know, Stephen, Mr. McGregor.
Yes.
That man is just
A
mind-blowing.
genius.
He really is a genius.
Definitely.
Talk to us about the connection to get that track together. Why Masterpiece? Like, why that title?
I guess for me, you know, I always like to make tracks that uplift women.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie. There's a lot of my tracks that have that feel. And Calypso is a way that you can be sexy, but you could also be, you know, respectful, or you
Yes.
could be uplifting, and, you know, and I like that balance. And it's a very, very, you know, very subtle balance, but I enjoy that, and I enjoy songs like that. So, you know, I wanted to, I remember in the initial stages of writing it, Masterpiece was always something that I wanted, because it felt good. The rhythm felt good, so I wanted whoever danced into it to feel good. And that was where the melodies and all of that, you know, came in. And
how did you and Genius connect? Like, how did that even?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we've always known of each other's work, and we've passed each other along the way in different respects. But both of us work with Warner Chapel. Both of us are signed to Warner Chapel, and we've had writing camps over the years. And I met him in one.
Nice.
We were in the same session, and we were just creating. You know, we spend a day just creating music sometimes, and we sat and we created a lot of good vibes together. And he just said, you know, whenever I have something, I'll link you.
I'll call you.
And he linked me. And yo, this rhythm, I was like, yo, first thing I had messaged back, I was like, Mento. And I was like tripping because it was Mento.
Yeah.
And I was really happy that he was doing that, because we were kind of doing that with soca, in a sense, tapping into more the folk, the calypso, and really bringing it to the forefront, because I feel like there's a lot there, you know.
There is a lot of history,
yeah,
a lot
and
of rich musical history.
Yeah, and sound too. It's just like there's a sound about it that's unique and distinct, and I feel like we could play with that a little more.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
So when he brought that Mento, which is, you know, for those who don't know, Mento is sort of like alongside calypso that was happening in Jamaica, you know, really 1940s, 50s kind of thing. And, you know, for him to bring that back, I felt the bridge too. I know he looked at it because it's close to calypso, so he knew that I would have bring my soca.
Your vibes.
Soca on it, you know what I mean? And we did, you know.
I love that. Can you talk to me about the writing too? Because you just mentioned it again, writing camp. I don't think people really know, like people know you as Kes and Kes The Band, but people don't realize writing is also another love that you have.
I do.
Talk to us about like going to a writing camp, and what do you envision yourself doing as the next creative thing with writing?
Yeah, I mean, for me, this is actually a new realm in a sense, because I write and I co-write as well too. But I wouldn't have called myself a songwriter by trade, because these songwriters out there are amazing. You know, you meet some people who just amazing. Like they would just write the next greatest hit every other day. You know, and it doesn't come as fast and easy like that for me. But I get inspiration from all different ways.
Right.
You know, but I've stepped into more of a writing situation because it is sort of picking up in a way. So I signed with Warner Chapel as a songwriter. And so with that, you do writing camps, you meet different people from around the world, and you have days you just write music, you know, and it's amazing to meet people from just so many different genres and ways. It for me is an exercise to keep my creative self pumping and moving, you know.
Of course.
So I'm writing songs, yes, for us.
I was gonna say for who?
For people.
Who you can?
For everybody. You throw it in.
You got something bubbling I don't know about? What's going on, Kes?
Yeah, you know.
No.
Who knows?
Oh,
who knows?
well,
Who knows? Who
okay,
knows?
I like it. I love it.
But it's just another avenue of creating, you know, and I love to explore that within this time.
So let's talk about you in Toronto. You've got the show coming up, Roots Rock Soca Tour, July 4th, RBC Amphitheater. Tell us where this tour is taking you now, if you're just in Toronto, and what we can expect, because I was there last year, and that thing was off the chain, boy. So tell me what's coming, and what we can expect as fans when we see the show this year. Yeah,
well, this is a tour, a moving tour, you know. We just did Europe, you know, big up to Europe. Thank you, the moments and memories, amazing. And, you know, we're looking to make some new moments and memories on this side as well too, both the West Coast and the East Coast, you know. So
where are you going west?
West, well, as I was, you know, we were talking a little earlier too about Vancouver. This is actually the first time we're gonna be touching Vancouver, you know.
Nice.
Maybe one day we do a Canadian tour, you know what I mean?
I think you should.
And we go different zones and we create something. And
I think you should.
I think so. I mean, it'll be amazing, but it's good to see Vancouver for the first time and play there. So we're gonna be doing Seattle, LA, you know, that West Coast, and then as well to New York. We have a show in Forest Hills, amazing show. And then July 4th, we have the RBC Amphitheater.
Oh my God.
You know, here in Toronto. And you know, Toronto is a special place for me, you know, as it is roots for me.
Yeah.
You know, this is my first taste of actual touring and really seeing the culture outside of the shores of Trinidad, you know, and so I always have a special place.
Let's go back to the concert for a minute. If I'm a first timer of soca, the carnival scene, and I have never experienced Kes in my life, what is one song that you would suggest them play that could give them that feeling of your song? Not nobody else, just you.
You know, I have to say that song is a trump, you know. Hello has always been that introduction for a lot of people, you know. Some people don't even know it's soca. Some people don't even know I'm from Trinidad. They just look at me like, you sing hello? I thought you were.
Don't kill me.
Yeah, I thought you were from you sing hello?
Where do people think you're from?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
you get all kind of things.
Yeah,
That's
all
what
kind of
happens.
thing. I just mix up, that's why, you know.
But people forget too, the Caribbean is so mixed up as
They don't.
it
I
is,
think
right?
a lot of people don't know.
Yeah.
You know, it takes people like I show speed to pass.
Yeah,
through
yeah,
the-
to pass through.
People to actually see. No, but that's just the reality.
Yeah.
You know, we are blessed to actually be traveling from our home and being out here and being back home and sort of having exposure to all of it is a dream.
My last question for you is this, and I've always wanted to ask you this. Your government name, Kes, is spelled with 2 E's.
Yeah.
Why did you drop the E?
Well, okay.
And it's not only my question.
It's a
to
good
be
question
fair.
though, and I'll tell you why. Because it's so crazy because we just came from Europe,
Yep.
from Amsterdam and Belgium, and they pronounce my name actually the way it's supposed to be pronounced, right? So Kees is Kees.
Case.
Kees, yeah.
Kees.
So Kees is a very, very, very common Dutch name. It's so crazy. The Uber Eats driver dropped like food for me at the hotel, right? And I was just like, she was like, Kees, and I was like,
Wow.
where to hear my name say correctly. So I was like, so I kind of said out loud, I was like, wow, I don't really get to hear my name say correctly like that. And he's like, yeah. I guess it's a very common name, you know. My brother's name is Kees.
Oh, wow.
So his brother's name is like, I know, but in Trinidad you find no one named Kees.
Yeah, I was just saying, I'm like,
It's
I've
Kees.
never.
Kees rhymes with cheese. It's just.
Don't kill me.
Yeah, going back to secondary school. So the reality is that, people knew me as Kes. My parents named me that, but they call me Kes.
Right.
I don't know why they were trying to be so fancy. But
Parents, I tell you.
exactly.
That's
So
what they do.
you just kick out the E for the stage name.
Yeah, and that was it.
Yeah, that was
I
it.
love that.
So,
She tell me rum and coke